So let's get together and let's do a fantastic painting.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris, and today we're going to dive into the paint palette by Glamlite Cosmetics. Now guys, I am working on better lighting and all that stuff. I'm in the process of moving as well, so if you see that it gets a little dark when I bring this up, it's because the vanity lights are adjusting to this box. I did receive this in PR. I did order one for the 3K giveaway that is going to come soon. On the inside of this flap it says paint, and on the opposite end you do get a brush. This brush comes free with the PR box and the palette and everything. This entire box, by the way, costs $45. You can use my discount code if you want to. It'll save you 15%, which will bring it down to $38.25. So the brush itself is wooden. It says Glamlite. It does have a gloss finish on top of the wood, and this is how the brush looks. It's angled. Is nice and chunky. On the back of this box, it just shows the palette, the colors, the names. It gives information about the actual palette. This is the first time in the beauty industry that an actual paint palette is made in terms of makeup. Nobody's done that before, so Glamlite has once again brought something new, innovative, and fun to the beauty community. There are other items, by the way, in this whole collection, which, by the way, I did buy. I just have to wait for it to ship because this is a pre-ordered item. It starts shipping on August 29th, which is not this Thursday, but the following Thursday. So the cover is clear and it does fold all the way back. There is no mirror for this palette, which doesn't upset me because then it probably would be much heavier. It's not super thick and chunky. It's rather slim and it is rather light. I thought it was going to be heavier, but it's not. It does have a wood kind of finish as the background, and the back as well, by the way. The back gives information about the palette, ingredients. It does contain talc and mica. It contains 36 grams worth of product. It is cruelty-free, vegan, and it has been allergy tested, and it has a shelf life of 18 months. So in the palette we have 18 shadows. We have all of the mattes going all around, and then we have these shimmers in the center. In terms of names, they use standard paint names. They use black, brown, burgundy, red, orange, yellow, green, royal blue, navy blue, purple, fuchsia, coral, violet, sapphire, turquoise, light green, gold, and white. Here are the pre-recorded swatches that I did for the palette. All the colors did very well. Some were just one time, some were two times. The only three shadows that felt a little bit more rough going into with a finger were navy blue, red, and burgundy. So let's take purple, let's take green, let's take black, and let's take burgundy, because burgundy I don't even use today. I use 15 out of 18 shadows, by the way, for this eye look, so you're gonna get to see a lot of them perform. So here is purple. Oh, so pretty. Here's green. Oh my god, look at that green. Here is black. Oh my god, look at that. Gorgeous. That stunning. And here is burgundy. Burgundy needs just one more swatch. Burgundy again. There you go. Let's go ahead and take some of the shimmers. I don't use violet today, so I'll show you that. Let's take this light green because this is one of my favorite shadows. And let's take the gold and the white because they're so pretty. Here they are on my fingers. Here comes the violet. Oh, stunning. All of these are absolutely gorgeous. The golds, this white. Oh, so pretty. I know that the white may look a little pink, but I think that's from the burgundy, the little bit of burgundy that was left on my finger. It's really more white, but look how beautiful those reflect, especially off of the lights. They're gorgeous, pigmented, and they look beautiful with a dry brush. I didn't wet my brush at all today, so this is very impressive. So for my eye look today, I went in with, of course, the Glamlite brush, also the Morphe M326 brush, and I used the Ipsy times Tetris collab brush. That's just a flat one. Guys, if you see this happening, it's just... my eyes have been tearing a lot lately. Those who have been around know that this is not new news, so I'm just going to be touching it up throughout this video. Started off the eye look with navy blue. I went ahead and I took a little bit of it, not a lot. Honestly, this is a very pigmented palette, so you don't need to put a lot on your brush. I packed it on the outer V of my eye, and it was very easy to put on. Hugging around that V, I went in with green. Again, similar situation. It's very pigmented, so I started off very light, and then I went in a little bit more because I didn't want want to overpower it. Green is absolutely stunning. It blended very easily with each other. The brush, by the way, is very nice. After green, I went in with the M326 brush by Morphe, and I took royal blue. I put it right next to the green. It was really quick to do and easy to blend. Took 2 seconds of my life. Following green, I went in with purple. Of course, you guys know I had to use purple because purple is my favorite color. I put it right next to the royal blue. Again, really easy to use. Next to purple, I put in fuchsia. Now, fuchsia, I dragged it more down towards the inner corner of my eye, but not to the inner corner of my eye because I wanted to leave space for more colors. Under fuchsia, I went in with red. I put it closer to my inner corner of my eye, just patted it in, and then I blended those 2 shadows together. Then I went ahead and I took coral. I think this is such a beautiful, unique color. I took this above the fuchsia and I just blended it up, just a little bit of it for a subtle hint of coral. With that same process, I took orange. I put at the side and the bottom the red and I blended it out again just to give it kind of like a nice ombre effect. Under the red, I went in with yellow. This yellow definitely works better with a white base. You do see it come up, which is great. On top of yellow, I went ahead in with gold with a dry brush, and of course it looks absolutely stunning. It's a shimmer, it shines beautifully. So after that, I went into my lower lash line. I actually skipped the cut crease and I left that for last, which is totally unlike me. I went in with green and I started from the inner corner going out. I covered it about 2/3 going in because I wanted to leave room for royal blue. I put that in to connect with the navy blue up top, and then I went back into the green and I blended it under the royal blue that I just put down. Next, I cut my crease with some Kylie Cosmetics Maple Concealer. Then I went back in with navy blue, just put it on the outside of that cut crease so that it blends nicely. Then I followed it with sapphire. I think I accidentally took some turquoise instead of sapphire, but I went back in with sapphire and I covered it and you can't even see the mistake, which is great. Next to sapphire, I went in with turquoise. Again with a dry brush. If you have brown eyes and you get this palette, I would highly suggest using the blues because blues complement brown eyes very, very nicely. It makes your eyes pop. I did leave some space for white, which as I mentioned earlier, I put on my lid. It's beautiful, reflective, and super pigmented. Then I went back with the Glamlite brush into yellow and I went ahead and I blended it on the outside of that green from much earlier. After blending in that yellow, I went in with light green. Again with a dry brush, I put it right on top of the green from earlier. It reflects very beautifully. It even has a little bit of glitter. And then for my brow bone, I went in with white. To complete the eye look, I went in with black with the Tetris x Ipsy brush. I used it as a liner and then I went ahead and I actually smoked it out a little bit going up like a liner. It's really pigmented, so I would highly suggest taking a little bit at a time and building it up because black is so unforgiving when you put too much. And that's all for the palette, guys. I used 15 shades out of 18. After that, I went ahead and I put on some Glamlite Sun Kiss highlighter. I wet my brush prior to using it for a more wet look. It's absolutely stunning. Then I popped on some Bombshell Cosmetica Selena lashes. For my lips, I went ahead and I put on the ColourPop Chi Nude Lippy. I topped it off with the Margarita Strawberry Lip Gloss from Glamlite Cosmetics. That's it, you guys. That is my review on the Glamlite palette. This gorgeous, gorgeous palette is limited edition. Grab it while you can. $45 on their site. Again, you can use my discount code ChrisMo to save you 15%. As always, let me know your thoughts and comments about everything that you just saw down below. I'm trying to make a video throughout this week. I think that's my goal for this week. Make a video this week. Wish me luck, you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.